Same old, same old, same old routine. Going to mass, getting your little ashes on your head, and then you think you're fine. Ash Wednesday and all this garbage, you know. Instead of breaking your hearts, you put some ashes on your head and you think you're all right. Oh, look at me, I'm fine. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm praying to the Virgin Mary. Oh, I'm fine. Oh, well, yeah. I know it says to pray to Jesus and pray to God, but I'm praying to whom I want to pray to. I put ashes on my head and everything's fine. You know, I confess my sins to a priest, but not to God. I don't do that. I mean, you know, we don't do that in the Catholic Church. We don't confess our sins to God. Confess our sins to a priest, to him. Oh, and then after that, I mean, you know, let bygones be bygones. I mean, that's what we do. We don't confess our sins to God. You know, I mean, we don't do that. I mean, you know, tradition. Ex cathedra. That's what we do. But we don't do these things. I mean, we go after tradition and after customs and the popes, the papa. And then we say 100 Hail Marys like Hail Mary was hard of hearing. That's a disgrace, by the way. I mean, if the Virgin Mary was in front of you, okay, are you going to talk to her the same thing like 100 times? Well, she's not hard of hearing. Don't insult Mary, okay? Hail Mary, full of grace. 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 Lord is with thee. The Lord with thee. Oh, come on. Stop. And then you touch your little beads, just like the Hindu, the same, the Hinduism's the same thing. They touch their little beads too. Nothing new about this stuff. Hail Mary, and then you forget about God. It's just like, I gave the example about somebody visiting somebody, okay? They visit somebody in the apartment. Let's say, let me give you an example of this, okay? And then I got to finish soon. It's just like if somebody visits you in your apartment, okay? And you have let's say you have a big statue in your living room. And somebody visits you, let's say your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever visits you, you know, or whatever the case may be, your mother, your father, your son, I don't care, anybody. And they visit you, and instead of talking to you, okay, and nobody else but you, they go to the statue and talk to the statue and say, "Hi, statue, how you doing? Carmen or Anne or anybody else, Lazarus, I don't care." So they go to that statue, they ignore you for about an hour, okay? They came into your house to visit you. And you thought you was going to, you know, you're lonely. You thought you was going to get some conversation and stuff like that, whatever the case may be. And so they go in your school or your store, your shop, okay? And they go to you, and then they bypass you. They don't even say hello. They don't even know that you exist. And then they go to the statue, and then they talk to the statue for 1 hour. And then you talk to them, and they don't even recognize that you're alive. But they go to the statue, and then they go to the statue, and they talk to the statue, okay, for about an hour. And then they go, and they don't even say goodbye to you, and they leave. That's Roman Catholicism. How would you feel if somebody did that? If somebody went into your apartment, okay, and you have a big statue, a monstrosity, okay, and then they go to the statue. This is funny. They go to the statue, and then they talk for about an hour to the statue, okay? And they ignore you. Like you're not even alive. Like you have the plague or something. You know what I mean? Like you have some kind of a disease. Like you don't even exist. You're not even alive. Instead of going to you, the living person, they go to a statue who's dead. How would you feel? How would I feel if somebody visits me and talks to the couch? Okay? Let's get serious. You know, I'm going to say, listen, are you crazy or something? Why are you talking to the couch? Talk to me. Just visited me. I mean, what are you doing? An hour talking to the couch? What is this? But that's what you're doing when you're a Catholic, okay? You're going to a statue who has no life and power, and you don't go to God. How does God feel when you do that? It's just like how you feel if somebody goes to your apartment, ignores you for an hour, and talks to a statue, And then when he leaves or when she leaves, you say, wait a minute. I mean, weren't you here to see me? What are you doing? Talking to a statue? You're supposed to talk to me. And then you leave, okay? Then you close the door and they say, this guy was crazy. Or this woman, whatever. Well, the same way, okay, that you said that that person was crazy talking to a statue and didn't even talk to you. Well, it's the same thing when you don't talk to God and you talk to a statue. That's the same thing you're doing. How does God feel? He's gonna be grieved. I mean, use some common sense. I mean, you know what I mean? But that's Roman Catholicism. It's a counterfeit. Roman Catholicism is a joke and a counterfeit, okay, of the real. It's only an imitation sort of Christianity. That you pray to Mary, you pray to the saints, you get a little ash on your head and everything is fine. You know? The Pope, the Papa from Rome, he's in control, he's in power. And where's Christ? Where's he? You know, the Pope visits New York City and then he goes on a little Pope mobile and looks like Batman. Okay? And you clap your hands and you cry. And where's Jesus in all of this? Where's his glory? Where's his applause? Where's his praise? Huh? The Pope didn't die for you. Christ died for you, not the Pope. Just like people in my building over here, I'm recording this for YouTube, okay? I hope, you know, that you're liking the study. People in this building, you know, they go, they can do whatever they want. I don't care. I don't visit them. I used to visit this lady, you know, she's about 76 years old. She should know better. And I always say that's the most dangerous apartment in this building. The most dangerous apartment in this building is that lady's apartment. I don't care. Because everybody goes to that lady to pray to nothing. And then they go out and they feel so good. Oh, well, I just prayed to the Virgin Mary. I did my, well, the glory be to the Father and all this stuff. And it doesn't say nowhere in the Bible, okay, that you can pray to Mary or the saints. But no, but that's what they want to do. And then when they die and they have to give an account to God, well, what's going to happen? Oh, but I was praying to your mother Mary. I was praying to the saints. But Jesus is going to say, well, I didn't tell you to pray to the saints. I didn't tell you. Oh, but I thought it was the right thing to do. Oh, Mother Teresa. Oh. I didn't tell you.